opinions I write the topic rules and regulations related to race walking. We no need to write all the things, right? Akesha ඔක්කොම ලියන්න ඕනේ කෙටියෙන් ලියමු. තරුවක් දාලා ලියන්න. Right? Rules දෙකයි තියෙන්නේ. One foot is always kept in contact with the ground. හැම වෙලේම right අපි එක කතා කළානේ one single support pace එකේදී double support pace එකේදී එක කකුලක් හැම වෙලේම ground එකේ touch වෙලා තියෙන්නේ, right? Then that is the rule. Right? Right, one foot is always kept in contact with the ground. Right? ඉතින් පිටිපස්සේ කකුල ගන්න ඉස්සෙල්ලා ඉස්සරහා කකුල right touch වෙලා තියෙනවනේ ground එක. ඒකනේ කියන්නේ right? එහෙම නැත්නම් මොකද පෙන්නන card එක ඒකේ පින්තූර ඇඳ ගන්න පුළුවන් නේද පොඩියට? Lack of contact with the ground, right? Then this is the right card, this card is shown. Right? Then the second rule, only two rules regarding race walking, right? What is that? Front leg should lie straight without bending the knee. හැම වෙලෙම ඉස්සරහා කකුල තියනකොට නමන්න නැතුව තියන්න ඕනේ. ඇයි නැමුණොත් දුවනකොට තමයි මේ leg එක නැමෙන්නේ. Right? This is race walking. Right? මේ ඇවිදින තරගයනේ. Right? Then bending, want to remember front leg should lie straight without bending the knee. දන හිස නැමෙන්නේ නැහැ. දන හිස නමලා එයා ඇවිද්දොත් ඒ කියන්නේ ඇවිදලා නෙවෙයි තියෙන දුවලානේ. ඒතකොට මේ කාඩ් එක පෙන්නන්නේ bending the knee. A rule එක ලියලා a picture එක draw a small picture, right? First rule, one foot is always kept in contact with the ground. Second one, the front leg should lie straight without bending the knee. ඊට කැති. The front leg should lie straight without bending the knee. Right children, race walking is over now. Race walking ඉගෙනගෙන ඉවරයි. ඔය ටික විතරයි ඉගෙන ගන්න තියෙන්නේ. Is it clear to you? Shall we move to the next topic? Right? Could you understand the athletic event race walking? Right? Then want to learn after race walking running events. Right? Running events means right track events. Right children, finish writing the rules and the libane the right and then the cards dekka. If race walkers violate the above rules, right, the following signals will be given to them. They may signals dekka tendane a rule එක යටින්ම write the topic children, running events. Right? Running events කරන right sport meet එකේ running events කළා නේද ඔයගොල්ලෝ? Right? You know, so start is very important. ඒතර දන්නවනේ start එක කොච්චර වැදගත්ද කියලා, right? Right? The slightest delay in the start of right athlete could lead to defeat. Right? Start එක හරියට දුන්නේ නැත්නම් ඉතින් පෙරදෙනවා. So you know that is important, right? Then what you want to learn, there are two main styles of start in running events. Before talking about right short distance, middle distance and long distance running events, those are based on the distance, right? Distance, and here want to learn, first want to talk learn right before running events, we must learn about start, right? Then there are two main styles of start. I think you have learned right in previous grades also, standing start and crouch start. අපි ලියමු running events කියලා මාතෘකාව ලියලා right start in running events කියලා ලිව්වම ඇති. ඊට පස්සේ මේ chart එක ඇඳ ගන්න. start එක බෙදෙනවා දෙකකට. standing start, crouch start, and crouch start is right divided into three: short start, medium start, elongated start, right? Elongated start. Can you draw the chart fast? Then make a go calling ඉගෙනගෙන තියෙන නිසා, right? I can ask questions. Draw the chart fast, children. ඔක බලන්නත් ඕනේ කොට ලියන්න පුළුවන්, right? Page number 86. Two types of start: standing start, crouch start. පුතිත් ඔයගොල්ලෝ ලියලිවරුනාම මට thumbs up එකක්වත් ඒවර නැත්තම් මම දන්නේ නැහැ ඔයගොල්ලෝ ලියලා බලන් ඉන්නවද? මම I am waiting right till you say that you have finished writing. ලියලිවරයි කියනකන් ඉන්නවා. Finish. Akesha finish, right? Okay, then Tinuli, Thesali, finish.
Okay, teacher.
Right. Then
Okay.
right. Then Akesha, standing start is for with what type of running events? Mono running events වලටද අපි standing start එක දෙන්නේ?
Long distance.
No, not long distance. Long distance and right, long distance also, right? We can long distance and තව එකක් එකතු වෙන්න ඕනේ. Long distance උත් හරි. තව එකක් එකතු වෙනවා.
Races over 400.
Middle distance, that's mean over 400 meter. 400ට වැඩි ඔක්කොටම දෙන්නේ, right? Standing start. Okay. Then want to write two commands given for the standing start, right? You have drawn the chart, then write number 1. අපි දෙකයි ඉගෙන ගන්න තියෙන standing start, crouch start. පළවෙනි එක ලියන්න standing start. Standing start is used in running races over 400 meters, right? Meter 400ට වැඩි කියන්නේ middle distance, long distance නේ, right? Short distance වලට පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ. ඒතර අපි දන්නවා, right? Standing start නෙවෙයි 400ට වැඩි නම් අනිත් එක කියලා දන්නවනේ, right? Crouch start එක ලියාගන්න, point form එක ලියාගන්න. Standing start is used in running races over 400 meters. දුර දිග, right? Want to use meter 400ට වැඩිය, right? දුර තියෙනවා නම් event එකේ we want to use standing start. Then what are the commands given, children? Commands on your mark, only two, right? Steps. Want to remember. එක මතක තියාගන්න. Two commands are given for the standing start, right? On your mark, go, sound of this right starting gun, right? That is standing start. Write fast. Standing start. Okay, then we'll watch, right, how standing start is done. Right, page number 86 වලින් බලන්න ලියන්න පුළුවන් standing, right? Start කියන්නේ මොකක්ද කියලා. Then I will show, right, how it is done. Give me 1 second till I share it. Akesha and Thesali, Tinuli. What happened to Tinuli? Right, children? ඉවරයිනේ පුතේ, right? Okay, then see how's right? Standing start is done. වන්න කරන විදිහ ඔයගොල්ලෝ sport meet එකේදී right? දැකලා තියෙනවා, right? You can watch again and want to remember the rules. Right?
In this video we're going to have a look at how to do a standing start. Initially we have one foot behind the line and the other foot about 30 to 50 centimeters further back than that. If you're not sure how to choose which foot to have forwards or which feels more comfortable, it is normally best to have your kicking foot, i.e. the one you'd kick a football or rugby ball with, as your back foot in the starting position. Bend at the hips, not in your lower back, to create a forward lean for the angle of drive out from the start, and bend your legs a little, roughly so the front leg is about 120 degrees. Get your arms in the correct position, with the opposite arm forwards to the leg that is at the front. Also, try to create a good angle with the arms to allow for a good arm drive. As you start, drive the arms and extend through to triple point flexion. This may sound complicated, but essentially it means to get your leg straight and extended through the hip, knee and ankle. We are aiming to get our foot landing behind our hip on each of the first 2 to 3 steps in order to generate acceleration. This means we try to drive our hips forwards and just pull our foot back underneath us on each stride.
Start එක දෙනකොටම right back leg එක start කියලා right on start running. Opposite the front leg should be bent at the elbow and face in front, right? So right.
Thanks for watching. Please have a look at some of our other videos.
A very good day to all of you. Today we're going to
Okay, then children, we'll move to crowd start, right? Crowd start, right within brackets, crowd start කියලා ලියලා වරහන් ඇතුලේ ලියන්න less than 400 meters or 400 meters, right? 400ට අඩු 4 meter 400ටත් crowd start, right? We do crowd start, right, for events less than 400, running events less than 400 meters and 400 meters. Right? Then did you write stages of standing start? On your mark, go. Clearly, one of the 2 commands given for the standing start. Children?
Yes, teacher.
You want it right, Ari? How it is done, right? That is explained. Then we'll move to crowd start. Right? right, children, right, crowd start, right, මංකොන බලන් ඉතින් ලියන්න කියලා less than 400 meters or 400 in right meters meter 400ට අඩු හරි 400ට අපි crowd start එක කරන්නේ right ඊළඟට ලියන්න තරුවක් දාලා there are 3 stages of commands 3යි on your mark get set go sound of the starting gun right standing start only 2 commands crowd start only 3 commands right 400ට වැඩි නම් තමයි standing start 400ට අඩු crowd start right then we'll talk about right relay කතා කරන්න තියෙන්නේ running events වලින් first after standing start and crowd start we'll right stop covering this lesson first isla make your kalim crowd start did you write 3 stages of command for crowd start that's all on your mark get set go commands 3 right children then you saw how standing start is done standing start කරපු විදිය දැක්කනේ right then we'll see how crowd start is done right in a running event finish writing finish මේ ළමයි නිදිද කියන්නේ නැහැ වෙන කොහරි කියලා දැන දැන් වීඩියෝ එක දාලා right if it's enough let me know even right ඇතිනම් කියන්න ටික වෙලාවක් කරමු right because that lesson is a little bit lengthy right after covering the lessons we want to do past paper second term past papers too right then Akesha has finished writing Tinuli Tesali finish
Yes.
okay then we'll see crowd start right running events පෙන්නන්න ඕනෙත් නෑ ඔයගොල්ලෝ කණි ගෙනත් තියෙනවා right sports meet එකේදී right how running events are done right you have seen and right sometimes you are maybe the right you may be the runner too right but here want to remember the rules if it's a standing start right how it is done if it's a crowd start right what are the 3 commands given at the crowd start you must remember මතක තියාගන්න ඕන නිසා ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැකලා තිබ්බත් මම ආයි කියන්නේ ඒක පේපර් එකටත් එනවා right okay give me 1 second till I share right the video of crowd start right only 2 weeks more for the test children so right the things we learn now you keep in your mind well right then you can write the paper පාඩම් කරන්න ඕනේ නේ මේ lesson එක right if you remember the right important points I තිරලි leave වෙලාද තිරලි is there right okay right right at the command of on your mark right when crowd start is done both hands should be straight on the ground right ඉස්සලා වගේ නෙවෙයි අත් දෙකම right on the ground just behind and parallel to the starting line right මේ line එක උඩ නෙවෙයි right line එක ඉස්සරහා තියන්න බෑනේ කොහොමත් right just behind the starting line right won't remember just behind and parallel to the starting line keeping both hands right then look at the way of keeping right legs both feet should be placed on the starting block the knee of the back leg should be placed marking contact with the ground right then the hand should be kept on the ground with a gap of a distance right that is slightly greater than the width of the shoulder part right shoulder එක වල දෙපැත්තෙන් අපි අත් දෙක තියන්නේ, right? As gap of distance that is slightly greater than the width of the shoulder part. Tips of the fingers should be touch the ground, forming an arch between thumb and the other fingers. Can you see? Arch එක හදලා තියෙන පේනවනේ. The tips of the fingers should touch the ground, forming an arch between the thumb and other fingers, right? Then eyes should be focused on the ground about 20 to 30 centimeters ahead of the starting line. Starting line මේ ඉස්සරහා බලාගෙන ඉන්න ඕනේ. Starting line එකට 30 centimeters ඉස්සරහා බලන් ඉන්න ඕනේ, right? Okay, we'll see how it is done. කරන විදිය බලන්න. That is crowd start, right? For 400 meters running event and less than, right, 400 meters running events.
We're going to have a look at how to do a crouch start. Generally, these are used by youngsters when they start in athletics, but can be used by athletes of all ages. Initially, we need to work out which way round we're going to have our feet. Generally, the foot that we like to kick a ball with will be our back foot, and the other one, our stance foot, will be the front foot.
Just behind and parallel to the starting line. Right?
Put the front foot just behind the line and measure back 1.5 foot lengths. Once we have the front foot 1.5 foot lengths back from the starting line, we then keep it where it is. We kneel down so that the other knee is side by side with the front foot with a small gap in between. Curl the back toe under on the back foot so that we get as many of our spikes into the track as possible. Place our hands just over shoulder width apart on the floor just behind the starting line, resting on our fingers. This creates a good starting position so that when we go into the set on the order of the starter, all we have to do is keep our arms upright and raise up until we get a right angle at the front knee. The placement of the back foot in a crouch start is slightly further forward than in a block start. This is because we need to make sure that we have the appropriate angles for the surface we're pushing against, with the block start clearly being on an incline. With the foot slightly further forward, i.e. with the toes and knee lined up, we get the optimal angle to push against the floor in order to start quickly. Here we have a few demonstrations of athletes running from blocks. They are only included to demonstrate some of the technical points we actually want to use when we're doing a crouch start as well. It is worth noting that in the on your marks and set position, we want to make sure that our head stays down and relaxed on our shoulders and that our back is straight. This allows for maximum force to be applied into the ground. A big arch in our back or sticking our head up to see where we are going will create tensions and weakness that will not help us to start as fast as we possibly can.
That is given in your book too. පොතේ දීලා තියෙනවා, right? To the on your mark command, right? How you keep your hands, legs, and to the get set stage, how you move your leg and right hands, right, and to the go stage, how you move your legs.
A very good day to all of you. Today we're going to start.
Right, crowd start stage, children. 3 stages of command for crowd start. On your mark, get set, go. Then how, right, you keep your right hand, leg, it is given. Right. Okay, then first to the on your mark stage, right? But how you want to keep your right leg and right hand, it is described. Turn to page number 88. Thessaly, can you read fast? On your mark stage, first picture. Thessaly, can you read fast, loudly? Page number 88. Health book එක ළඟ තියෙනවනේ.
Both
Read fast.
both the hands should be straight on the ground just behind and parallel to the straight line. Both the feet should be placed on the starting block. The knee of the back leg should be placed making contact with the ground. The hand should be kept on the ground with a gap of a distance that is slightly greater than the width of the shoulders apart. Tips of the fingers should touch the ground, forming an arch between thumb and other fingers. The head should lie at a level that is parallel to the level of the back. Eyes should be focused on the ground about 20 to 30 centimeters ahead of the starting line.
Right, then Tinoli, get set, stage. Can you read how you keep your legs, right, hands and head? Tinoli, can you read fast? Tinoli, mic on කරන්න පුළුවන්ද? Are you there? ඉන්නව නේද උතන? Page number 88. පොතත් ළඟ තියෙනවනේ. Read fast, Tinoli. Get set, stage. Page number 88.
Both knees are kept raised above the ground. The front knee lies with an angle of 90 degrees and the back knee lies at an angle between 110 to 130. The hip lies above the level of the shoulders. Body weight lies on the two hands.
Right, Akesha. Forward push stage means go stage, right? On your mark stage, get set stage, and forward push stage means also known as go stage, right? That is known as forward push stage. Can you read fast, Akesha? Go stage.
The body is taken off as the starting block is pushed backwards with the two legs. The hands are taken off the ground and the hand that is opposite to the leg in the front swings forward and the other hand quickly swings backwards. As the trunk is pushed forward, the back foot is quickly moved to the front. When moving forward, the hip and the knee are not bent.
Right. Then for homework, children, you want to write the rules offences committed at the start of race, and the this part. Right, the crowd start is divided into 3 styles, right? You just now saw how crowd start is done. කරපු විදිය දැක්කනේ, අත්‍යා ගන්න විදිය, have you move legs, right? How you keep legs and the head, right? Then based on the gap between the starting line, right, and the front foot and the gap between the two legs, right, a gap එක අනුව තමයි short start, medium start, elongated start, that is divided into the crowd start is divided into these 3: short start, medium start and elongated start, right? If a small gap between the feet, that is short start. Moderate gap between the feet, medium start. A big gap between the feet, that is elongated start, right? Then offences committed at the start of race, page number 89. ඔය ටික විතරක් note එක ලියා ගන්න, right? එතකොට අපි running events, we have completed running events and want to talk about finishing the race. How, right? We talk about only the starting, how starting is done, right? Then want to talk about finishing the race and relay events, right? Then if you can give 1 hour tomorrow, හෙට තව පැයක් දෙන්න පුළුවන් නම් අපිට, right? ඔයගලන්ට relay events කරන්න පුළුවන් නැත්නම් right වෙන දවසක අපි කරමු. මම මේ group එකට දාන්නම්, පුළුවන් නම් join වෙන්න දාන්න, right? Okay, then මෙන්න මේ note එක විතරක් ලියා ගන්න. Offences committed at the start of race, right? Okay, then we are going to write about to leave children. Complete this note. ඔය ටික offences points තුන විතරක් ලියන්න, right? Okay. Then thanks for joining
Teacher?
today. Good night.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
Teacher, මේ අර stages තුන මේ on your marks get set forward push ඒ ටික ලියන්න ඕනේද?
No, no need to write Tiruli, but want to keep in mind, right? How that body changes again, movement වෙන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා leg hand want to remember. මතක තියාගන්න පුළුවන් නේද start එක පටන් ගන්න විදිය බැලුවම ලියන්න question එකක් ඇහුවා, right? නැත්නම් that note is lengthy. ගොඩක් ලියන්න